YouTube! Master Duel. I've been playing this offline every now and then. I'm not good at the game as like I used to be okay back like in high school, which was like 2007, 2006, 4, 5, that era. That era I was okay at playing the game. I just suck now. There's so many new cards, so many new rules. But I've been having fun with it, and so there was the 1 year anniversary, and I had already saved up 1,000 gems, and I've worked myself up to 5,000 gems now, which means I can buy this. I don't know if this is anything anyone wants. I don't know if this is anything anyone's gonna watch, but I'm gonna open this and make this video for you guys. And then we're just gonna talk Yu-Gi-Oh while I do it. So yeah, let me get some music on real quick. But yeah, this is something I thought would be kind of cool. So I get this Dark Magician, I get all these things here, all this shit, but I get 30 packs, and that's the big thing that I want to do is open the 30 packs with you guys. So let's purchase this. All right, let's see what we get, because I genuinely don't know anymore. Yu-Gi-Oh is one of those things that I played, like I said, when I was in high school, when I was a kid, when it first came out, sort of thing. So a lot of the cards to me are, and also just so everyone knows, I do that as well. If there's a gold or a purple or whatever, I save it to the last and then I do it. I'm weird like that. So like this, for instance, these right here. This XYZ card. I'm new to these. I still don't even know how to use them properly. Yet alone how to summon them or anything. So I need help from you guys telling me if I get anything good here. Because I don't know. I mean, I'm going to look through, right? And hopefully, there's something cool here. However, Danger Dogman. I did see Team APS. I watched Team APS. They were playing this, and it's one of those things that's like, when you play it, you may reveal this card in your hand. Your opponent chooses one card from random. Then they discard the chosen card. Then if the discarded card is this, summon it. And you draw one card. If this card is discarded, you can have all face-up monsters your opponent controls lose 1,000 on turn. Yeah, I remember seeing this. It wasn't Dogman, but it was one of the ones like that. Oh, a Harpy card. I know the Harpies. One of my friends, she's a huge Harpy fan. Harpy Ladies fan. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know how long this is going to be. It's just going to be me just running my mouth and looking at the different cards. If you control a ritual summon... If you control monsters, ritual summoned using this, or a fusion summoned, you can target one monster on the field, banish it. That's kind of fucking cool. Shit. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what we're gonna get. I just wanted to do this because I thought it'd be kind of cool. I like doing this every now and then. Didn't mean to click on the side, meant to actually like click through myself, but that's fine. Cubic Wave, target one cubic monster. Gaia Plate the Earth Giant. Okay, wait, does that say by... You can switch summon this card by removing from play any two in your graveyard. During your standbys, remove from play one rock monster in your graveyard, or send this card to the graveyard. Half the attack and defense of any monster on the field this card battles. Interesting, alright. Guardian Growl. I feel like I remember this card. Gravity X Growl. If you... I feel like I remember that card. Don't remember why. Don't know why, but I do. So for me, I've always been a big fan of Blue Eyes. I feel like everybody that starts playing the game, especially when the game first started becoming an anime, it was either people who gravitated towards Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, or Dark Magician, right? And what we get here? Ooh, Draco Utopian Aura. Your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. And you can play one of these. Banish one monster from your hand, and if you do, special summon the monster that was destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Wow. As you can see here, Gravekeeper's Heretic is open. That is because I have a Gravekeeper's deck. That's the only deck that I have right now, is a Gravekeeper's deck. And I would like to make more decks, honestly. A lot of the decks are the decks in the game is very confusing to me right now. Like I said, XYZ stuff is very confusing. Recently, when I've come back, I found out that there's a Rose Dragon. And I love my roses. So I've started actually in person, in real life, I own a bunch of Rose Dragon cards. But yeah, no, I'm interested to know what you guys play. you guys that will watch this eventually, if you guys do watch this, I don't know if you guys will watch this or not, but if you do, I'd like to know what you guys play. I'm intrigued because, like I said, I want to learn. I want to at least have a deck that I understand how to play and that plays well. Right now, my Gravekeeper's deck is either it does okay or it just sucks. There is no in between, right? Well, you control another Ice Barrier. I've seen a lot. Whenever you control another Ice Barrier monster, your opponent cannot tribute summon. You can only use each of the following effects of this once per turn. You can discard one card. Special summon Ice Barrier Tuner from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn, except water monsters. If you would discard or send a card from your hand to the graveyard, attacks by an Ice Barrier monster effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead of one of those cards. Interesting. So Ice Barrier is an interesting one because I've seen that before. Also, the Link monster thing, don't understand that either. So, like I said, Whoa. Hello, defense. While this flip summoned card is face up on the field, it gains 3,500 attack. When this card is flipped face up, you can target up to 2 face up monsters on the field, destroy them. That's fucking cool. Alright, I dig that. That's cool. I keep starting rants and then going off of rants. Yeah, no, so I grew up playing Blue Eyes. And then when I stopped playing was around the time that the original Gravekeepers came out. It's one of the reasons why I made a Gravekeepers deck, because it's one of the things that I know, right? That's a cool looking card. It's one of the things that I know. I know the Gravekeepers, and I understand it to an extent how to play Gravekeeper. I don't use the Fusion Monster one, though, because I haven't figured out how to use that yet. I haven't really looked into it. And it's one of those things for me that is kind of crazy. I was looking this up recently. There's over 10,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards on this game. And hop, what do we get? Bam! Scrap Wyvern. Okay, so this I assume is part of... No? Okay, I was gonna say this is part of the fucking Ancient Gear, I was assuming. We target one other scrap monster. Alright, so Horn of Elefante. Look at the big dude. Look at the big dude. Yeah, no, like I said, I don't. There's so much fucking wording on all these, and like I said, there's over 10,000 cards. I love the look of this little dude, by the way, and has 2,000 defense. Goddamn. And I love the look of this dude. That dude's awesome looking. There's over 10,000 cards. So your boy ain't spending time to look through all 10,000, right? So my question that I was going to ask is this, and I want to ask it kind of early-ish. I should have asked it a little bit earlier. To you guys, right, because I already asked about what your decks that you guys are running are, what your favorite decks are. What is a very easy, simple deck that does well that I would like, or that you guys would think I would like? I've looked at Fluffle. I've looked at Ojama, because I thought Ojamas were hilarious back in the day. Level up monsters, like, Horus and the other one there, the dragon. Oh, I think Horus is the dragon. No, Horus isn't the dragon. There's two of them. There's Horus and then there's another one. That one I was looking at, and then I don't really want to make a Blue Eyes deck, honestly. I just want to make other random shit, but maybe I will. Quick spell. If you control no monsters in your monster zone, target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, banish that monster, or if you have 3 more spells in your graveyard, you can special summon that monster to the field instead, but it cannot attack. Interesting. Penguin. Sky Stealth. This card's name becomes Umi while in the graveyard. Umi's the old water land, right? Your opponent cannot target water monsters you control with non-water monster effects. At the start of your battle phase, you can special summon from your graveyard one monster that mentions Umi or one water monster in defense, but destroy it at the end of the battle phase. You can only use effects of this once per turn. Alright. That's kind of cool. I remember the old Fisherman card. Albion! The Shrouded Dragon. This card's name becomes Fallen of Albas while on the field or in the graveyard. That's kind of interesting how some of these cards are saying that they become this name when they're here. That's kind of interesting. If your Amazonas monster attacks a monster with a higher attack, the attacking monster gains 1,000 attack during... Wow, okay. Amazonas kind of cool. Because it's one of those things, I mainly play Magic the Gathering. Right? I have a bunch of random-ass decks on there. But like I said, I would like to learn... or just play, get better at Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I said, the only real deck that I have is my Gravekeeper deck. So I'd love to know your guys' thoughts and what you guys think are easy, fun decks to play. Right? Oh, Zodiac. Zodiac. That's kind of cool, Zodiac. So it's a Beast Warrior deck. Alright. Because it's one of those things, I feel like once I get a deck, and it's like, okay, this is the deck, this is how you play it, this is what it is, I feel like I will like it a lot more. Libromancer was kind of a cool one that I saw as well. This one, I got a couple of these cards recently in a pack that I had, and they looked really cool, and I like how it feels like it's all Libromancer based, like it's all based around that one word. I don't know if that's a type or what, but yeah. Feast of the Wild, level 5. Special summon up to 2 level 5 warrior type monsters from your hand or graveyard, but their effects are negated. Also, for the rest of the turn, they cannot attack. That's still kind of cool. In one turn, you can special summon 2 level 5s? Goddamn. N-Wave. Elemental Hero. I remember Elemental Heroes from fucking YUUUUUGH. Scareclaw. You special summon this card to your monster adjacent Scareclaw monster you control. World Legacy Gardrigan? Target one that, your monster, special summon it. Okay. Spiritual Beast, Rampengu. That dude. See, this is the thing I do like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that some of the cards just look absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is too much to me. Like, whatever any of y'all say, just make sure there's very little of this sort of shit in it. Ghost Trick Museum? That feels well. Whenever monsters you control, except Ghost Trick monsters, cannot attack. Monsters cannot attack face-down defensive position monsters, but can attack directly if all monsters their opponent control are face-up defensive, or face-down defense position. At the end of the damage step, change any monster that inflicted battle damage to a player during this phase, face-down defensive position. That's kind of fucking wild. So could you flip someone with that? Could you place things in defense, like set them in defensive position, and then flip summon them, have the effect pop, and then turn them back? Is that a thing you can do? And hup, what are we getting? Ooh, Ghost Ship. I'm just gonna not really skip through. Oh, Cyber Dragon. Tribute 1 Cyber Dragon. Special summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck that lists a Cyber Dragon monster as material, but it cannot attack directly and is destroyed during the end phase of your next turn. You can only activate 1 Cybernetic Revolution per turn. So when it says next turn, so if I play it, right? Let's say I put down a Cyber Dragon, I play this, I sack Cyber Dragon, play fucking the 3-headed Cyber Dragon there. The fucking, I don't know if it's Cyber Ultimate End Dragon, Cyber End Dragon. I play Cyber End Dragon. I can't attack that turn, but next turn I can attack? Is that the way that's worked? Is that how next turn it can attack, but then it's destroyed at the end of the turn? Right? Tuners are interesting because, like I said, I like the Red Rose Dragon, the Ruby Rose Dragon, all those dragons. I like that line, right? But it involves tuners, and tuners are another one that's very interesting to me because I don't fully understand tuner. So it's like I said, I need y'all, right, the peoples to help. Whoa, that's a lot of... It's too much words. Too many words there. 3,000, 3,000, 11 stars. Dark Lord Morningstar. It cannot be special summoned. If this card is tribute summoned, you can special summon Dark Lord monsters from your hand or deck, up to the number of effect monsters your opponent controls. While you control another Dark Lord monster your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Once per turn, you can send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard, equal to the number of Dark Lord monsters on the field. And if you do, gain 500 life points for each card that was sent to the graveyard by this effect. That sounds fucking insane. I don't know if it is, but that sounds insane. Boom, next 10. Don't know what I've gotten yet. Doop, 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 doop. And hup. Okay, let's take a look here. King of heavy industry. Jerk impact. If you control a dinosaur-type monster with 2,500 or more attack, destroy all cards on the field. Fucking excuse me, what? Okay, I like that. That's cool. Mermail. You can banish this card from graveyard to activate one of these. Increase the level of all mermails you currently control by 1. Increase them by 2. Interesting. Not sure why you would want to do that. Someone might need to tell me why. Heretic Shield from the Ashes. Evil Hero Wild Cyclone. Sword Soul Strategist Longguan. And then this was the secret rare that we got. Bujin Mahi Totosu. It's one of the Bushin. Send one Bushin monster from your hand to the graveyard. Add one that with a different name from your hand to the graveyard to your hand. Banish one. Send one for the different. Okay. So I'm assuming that's just part of the, I know there's a lot of the cards where it's like you play one and then you just fucking, you're changing out and you're just playing new ones and you're putting new ones here and there and here and there. I'm assuming that that's what this is, right? And then Mutant Cry? Special summon one Mutant? Mutant? Is that how you do that? Mutant? It's not mutant. Mutant? Also, like I said, I don't know if I've gotten anything good. I just thought this would be kind of cool to do. Because I was going to do it anyway, so I thought, fuck it, I might as well share with you guys. Bird of Perfection. No idea. Dark Burning Attack. If you control Dark Magician, destroy or face-up monster. Bro, shit like this feels like this is overpowered to me. It probably isn't. But Jesus. Raffian the Time Lord. Was cool looking until I realized there's a face there. Oh, that's weird looking now. Don't like that. Don't like it. Smile. Okay, hold up a sec. Smile World. All face-up monsters currently on the field gain 100 attack for each monster currently on the field. Until the end of turn. That is fucking adorable, hilarious, and I love it. Embodiment of that. I remember this card. Don't remember that card. That's fucking weird looking. Yet again, don't understand those Link monsters. Don't. Nope. And that's one of the things I feel like will be tough for me is understanding a lot of these cards that I just don't understand, like Link, Tuner, Synchro, XYZ. Ooh, Vampire Viovodi. Okay, so this is an ultra rare zombie vampire. Interesting that it's a zombie and just they don't go with vampire. It's kind of interesting. When this card is normal summoned, how can you normal summon this? When you have to tribute summon it? You can target up to 2 monsters in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon those monsters to your field in defense, but their effects are negated. When a monster effect is activated while a monster with the same name is in the graveyard, quirk effect, you can negate the activation. If a monster is special summoned from your opponent's graveyard, you can tribute 2 monsters. Special summon this card from your graveyard. You can only use this effect of that once per turn. Wow. Okay. It's fucking cool looking. Cool looking. Cool sounding. I dig it. Too much word. Don't understand. It's an adorable mosquito. Why is that thing so adorable? Why is this a card? This has to have something here, right? When you attack, you control another this, your opponent can select this card as an attack target. Your opponent takes any, if your opponent takes any, you would have taken this, wait. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battle involving a face-up this. And now it makes sense. Okay. Fortune Lady. That's weird looking, but at the same time, I dig it. A Gradle slime? Supposed to be like one of the gray aliens, I'm assuming. Galaxy Wave! Each time you XYZ summon, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Well, that ain't happening. That card ain't happening. That card can stay right there. Because I have no clue what that does. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Breath of Resurrection. I feel like we got this earlier. If you control an Adventurer token... I'm going to just move right past that already. Is this FA Dead Heat? FA is a type of monster class type thingy? Like, I'm trying to think of the way, like tribal almost, like a tribal, like you can do a FA tribal. I don't know if that's the right wording for this. For Yu-Gi-Oh! For Magic, it's tribal. It's like, for instance, target one of the banished Fortune Lady. Getting a lot of cards involving Fortune Ladies, I feel like, right now. That thing is fucking adorable. Mimi Kuriel. Love it. Elemental Hero Bubble Man! In Magic, it's like there's tribal decks. So, for instance, my favorite deck that I run is Squirrel. I have a Squirrel deck. So would that be the same thing here with like the FA card? Because I know that there's multiple FA creatures. Creature type. There we go. That's probably the better way of wording it. Mech Phantom Beast Mega Raptor. Okay. It's a lot of fucking words. Forbidden Trapezohedron. Spiritual Fire Art. Tribute one that inflict damage equal to the monster's original. Wow. Scrap Mind Reader. Spiritual Beast Apelia. Vampire Genesis. I remember seeing this card. I think it was maybe either when I was in high school and I was in college. One of the two. In like Walmart. Going to Walmart, seeing a pack with this on. And being like, wow, that's fucking ridiculous looking. Ali Salvo. Ali Salvo. Alright. So far, you've gotten only a couple cards that I actually know. Like I genuinely, like, I know this card, right? Hup. It's really unfortunate that that's an XYZ card because it looks cool. Just by the look of it, it looks cool. Head Judging. A Violet Witch? Okay, I almost said Violent. Teardrop the Rika Queen. This card looks fucking awesome. You can attach one material from this card. So, the material is the 2 level 8 monsters, correct? Correct? Is that the way the material works? I have to use 2 level 8s to get her. And then I can detach one of them to use this ability. Then target one monster on the field. Tribute it. This is a quick effect. If this card has a plant monster as material, you can only use this effect once per turn. Each time a monster is tributed, this card gains 200 attack for each until the end of turn. That seems like a cool card. Like I said, I love the look of the card. That's a fucking cool looking card. The fact that there's just trains is kind of crazy to me when you think about the original set, like Feral Imp, Celtic Guardian, right? Blue Eyes White Dragon, Train. What's your boss monster? Train. Oh man. Bam. Into the Void. Oh, I got 2 fucking little things there. Wind Up Knight. You face Wind Up. When a face-up wind-up monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack. This effect can only be used once while this card is face-up on the field. World Legacy Mind Meld. Into the Void. If you have 3 or more cards in your hand, draw 1. If you do, during the end phase of your turn, discard your entire hand. Okay. It's kind of a cool card. Because if you play that right, you can have 3 cards in your hand. Know that you're going to play them all. Draw an extra card, which gives you card advantage, and then not discard anything because you play everything, right? Confronting the Sea. Okay. Steel Swarm Mantis. So wait, we got train and now we got plane. Oh, wait, did that say 5,000? So, wait a minute. So it's 5,000. I can only play it if I own nothing on the field. Right? I can only play it then. And even then, I can't attack the first turn. And during my standby phase, I need to discard my entire hand. With a minimum of 1 card. Or this card gets destroyed. That's kind of ballsy, and I kind of love that, to be honest. Ooh, interest. Okay, hold up a second. We got a couple here that I want to take a look at. So, first off is Yubel. Didn't realize that she was an actual card. Right? This Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Did not realize this was an actual real card. I thought it was just a card for the anime. So that's kind of wild. I'm not reading all of that though. Dwimmering Glimmer. Activate this card by banishing 1 monster you control or 1 monster in your graveyard. Special summon this card as a normal monster with the same level as the banished. Okay. Magic Calibra. Hand Destruction. Each hand stands 2 cards in the hand together, then draws 2 cards. Odd Eyes Winged Dragon. What? Pendulum is still another thing that doesn't make sense to me either, so eventually we'll have to get to that, but I feel like this pack was kind of absurd. Alright, we are at 19 out of 30 now, so I mean... Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's see here. Justice of Prophecy. Prank Kids Bow Wow Bark. Prank Kids Pow Wow. Okay. Sure. Jester Confit. X-Saber. Cell Explosion Virus. Cataville Omen. I think I have this in my Necro Valley deck. I could be wrong about that though. I think I may have taken it out actually. Alright, here we go. Here's the one where I get the super card right there. Boom boom. Boom boom. Boom boom. Boom. Ooh. 2 secrets. And a Fossil Fusion. Okay, hold up a second. So here's the Edge Imp for the Fluffle thing. I remember I watched like 2 or 3 videos on this about Fluffles. So Truckroids, I know the Roid thing. Fossil Fusion. Fusion summon 1 Fossil Fusion monster from your extract by banishing fusion materials mentioned on it. If the banished monsters from both graveyards, neither player can target the special summon monster with monster effects. If a face-up Fossil Fusion monster you control is destroyed by a battle card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your graveyard to your hand. That's kind of cool. I like how they've gone from like polymerization to just like individual almost fusion cards per each like thing. Right? So like this is only for fossils, which is kind of cool. Jurassic Iguana. This card is destroyed by a battle. You can target 1 set monster on your opponent and return that card to the hand. I like that. I like this because you can target one set card. I like that. It's kind of cool. Also, it just is weird looking. Flip, you can add 1 Gishki monster from your deck to hand. Okay, that's kind of cool. Interesting. I like that. That's fucking cool looking, too. I'm getting a lot of cool looking cards. I don't know if I'm getting any good cards, though. Okay, final 10. And we got 2 of the super packs. This has been a long-ass video. I'm sorry. Hopefully you guys are at least enjoying the pulls and my mindless just ramblings. And hopefully we're getting something good here. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully y'all can teach me something. Because I would, like I said, I would love to know more. Take 1 Malefic monster in your graveyard, especially ignoring its summoning additions. But its effects are negated. Also banish it during the end phase. Interesting. Odd Eyes is over. Okay. Like I said, I would like to know if I can add cards from the deck to their hand except by drawing them. Interesting. I kind of like this. I like the idea of this for my Necro Valley deck, because if I can stop people from adding cards from their deck to their hand and also stop them from moving cards from their graveyard around, this basically just is a shutdown card. I like that. I like that. I'd like to know what people think of what their favorite decks are first of all, and then I'm gonna look them up. If people says if someone says hey, this is my favorite deck, I'll look it up and I'll comment that I looked it up and say hey, that looks cool. Ooh. I know that one to an extent. Dark Lord Desire. So we had Dark Lord earlier, right? Awesome. Don't care about that. Boom. The Dark Magicians. So tribute or fusion summon a Dark Magician or a Dark Magician Girl on one other spellcaster monster. I get a 28/23. Once per turn, if a spell or trap is activated, except during damage, you can draw one card. If it was a spell or trap, you can set it. If it was a trap or a quick spell, you can activate it this turn. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon both Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, and or graveyard. That's kind of fucking wild that you can fusion summon this, and if it dies, or if the card gets destroyed, you can special summon both of them. That's kind of crazy. It's also awesome. I'm happy that I got this. Toll Hike. Spriggans. I know there's a Spriggans deck because I remember Team APS. I think it was Alec was talking about making a Spriggans deck. I think Mobius the Mega Monarch. The bond between teacher and student. If you control Dark Magician, special summon one Dark Magician Girl from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can also set one Dark Magic attack, Dark Burning attack, Dark Burning Magic, or Dark Magic Twin Burst directly from your deck. It's wild how much, like I said, I don't really play too much. I see different things here or there. I see whatever Team APS posts, like that sort of thing. So it's crazy opening this right now and seeing a ton of these cards that are support cards for cards that came out when I was playing originally, right? It's kind of crazy. Also, I feel like we got this earlier, but not in the shiny. So, Bujin, nope, too much. Hey, another Dracker. Absorb Fusion. Add one Gem Knight card from your deck to hand. Then apply the effect. Fusion summon one Gem Knight Fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing the monsters listed from your hand and or your side of the field. You can only activate this once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters at the turn you activate this card except for Gem Knight monsters. Deep Sea Ariara. Banish one water monster. Okay. Swords of Concealing Light. Destroy this card during your second standby phase. When this card dissolves, change all monsters your opponent controls face down defense. Monsters your opponent controls cannot change their battle positions. That's kind of crazy. At least I feel like that's crazy. I don't know if it is. Like I said, y'all are gonna have to tell me because I don't know. No, this has been cool. I've enjoyed this. Of course, like I said, I haven't looked. This is Cyber Dark Edge. I know this is part of the Cyber Dragon line to an extent. Of course, I haven't read every single card, looked at every single card, but like this is one of those things that like I would normally do. Like I am doing. I'm not streaming right now. I'm just recording this. I do this by myself, just kind of But I thought I would share it with you guys because this is a lot of packs, and I feel like I can learn something from you all. I feel like I can learn something because, like I said, I'm still trying to fully figure out Yu-Gi-Oh, which I feel like no one really is fully figured it out. That's a lot of words. I'm not reading them. Natura. The Natura thing seems kind of interesting to me. Never mind. This dude. This is it. This is everything to me. Now, look at this thing. It's fucking adorable. Scrap Archfiend. Alright. That thing is fucking... Oh. Osha Leon. Ooh. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Hop. And hop. Raccoon. So the Blade Org. 2 Goki monsters, okay. Oh, Zodiac. Okay. Code Enchanter. Discard 1 card. Place an ice counter on that target. This card gains that for each ice counter on the field. Okay. You can discard 1 card to target 1 monster from the field. This is kind of cool. I like the idea of this. Maybe that's what I need to do is make a like a water deck. Right, like add that ice barrier. As ice barrier, you can make an ice barrier deck, right? Like that's a thing. Wow, all spells and traps, huh? Aqua Jack. Target 1 face-up fish, sea serpent, or aqua-type monster you control. It gains 1,000 attack. Contact with Gusto. Target 2 Gusto monsters in the graveyard. Add 1 card your opponent controls. Shuffle both targets into the graveyard to deck, then destroy the opponent's target. I like that. Just straight up, just nope, bang. Shoot him right in the knees. Amazoness Willpower. See, I feel like this is what I need to do if I want to get into it. Like, I have a Gravekeeper's deck. I need to make an Amazoness deck. I need to make a Gusto deck. I need to make, like, a Fishy deck. You know, like that sort of thing. That's what I feel like I need to do, because that works well for me. Spirit Message, I remember when this came out, I got it to work once in high school. In high school, I got this to work 1 time. I had the entire thing, I got it to work once. In my 4 years of high school, playing at Yu-Gi-Oh! I got it to work once. Target 1 Fur Hire? Alright. Green Baboon. Defender of the Forest. Alright, we got 3 packs left. We got upgraded to gold. Okay. Photon Lizard. Cool. The Deep Grave. Target 1 player on either player's grave. During next special summon it from the graveyard. Interesting. Light Dragon at Ignister. This means nothing to me. Like, I'm so, like, genuinely, like, when I say it means nothing, I'm not being, like, I'm not trying to insult it or, like, you know, be a douchebag. I genuinely mean I don't understand any of this. So, I know that these ones are fucking people hate the flu one. People hate this shit. I know that. I know that for a fact. That's the only thing I know is that people hate this. Hate the flu things. I know that. Fortune Lady. Hey, this is like one of the first Fortune Ladies we've gotten, I feel like. We've gotten a ton of Fortune Lady cards, but not an actual, like, creature, I feel like. That looks fucking awesome. I hate that it's a 1-star, but it looks fucking awesome. I love the look of that. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. Dragonuity Phalanx. Alright. 2 packs left. Can we get something, like, awesome like the Dark Magicians? Right, now I'm only saying awesome like that because that's a card that I know. Hey, King's Knight. I know that card, too. The Earthbound Immortal Warakwakwa Raska. Okay. Okay. Bullet Train. Got it. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. There's got to be that's got to be the name of a deck, right? DDD Super Doom Purple Armageddon. Sure. King's Knight. I remember King's Knight. When you discard a special summon while you control Queen's Knight, you can special summon 1 Jack's Knight from your deck. Yep. Solidarity. If you have only one original type of a monster in your graveyard, all monsters you control with the same type gain 800 attack. And it's fucking Ojamas. It's awesome. Alright, final pack. Here we go. Let's go. Give the boy, like, the best card in the game. How about that? How about that? Crystal Beast Topaz. Ancient Gear Gadget. Okay, I know Ancient Gear Golem. Raid Raptor. I don't think that's the best card in the whole thing. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I don't think that's the best one. A Fabled. You contribute to this in the face of attack by attributing one Fabled monster once per turn. The first opponent's normal spell resolves becomes your opponent. Wait. Once per turn, the first opponent's normal spell card effect to resolve becomes your opponent discards one card. Okay. I like this. Is very similar to one of the Gravekeepers, Gravekeeper Visionary. That says you contribute summon it face up if you can summon it if you tribute one other Gravekeeper. So the fact that I can tribute one other Fabled to get this is kind of cool. I like that. Raid Raptor, I feel like this is probably a good card. I don't know. Too many words. Remember the English dub of the show and how like the mammoth spoke like Arnold? Aroma Garden. Once per turn, if you control a Aroma monster, you gain 500 life points. Also, all monsters you control gain 500 attack and that. To the end of your opponent's next turn, even if they leave. Even if this card leaves the field. Wait, so also all monsters you control gain 500 attack until end of your opponent's next turn. So is that just like they keep gaining it? Or is that like they gain it and then the next turn they lose it? And they gain it and then they lose it? Like, how does that work? How does that work? Is that like a momentary gain and then it goes away? Because it's a field spell, so I'd assume that they just... If a face-up Aroma monster you control is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard, gain 1,000 life points. Kind of cool. So an Aroma-style deck. Ancient Gear Gadget. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can declare one card type, monster, spell, or trap this turn. If a monster attacks, your opponent cannot activate... Oh, you can declare one gadget monster's card name until end phase. This card becomes that name. Interesting. Very interesting. I know there's an Ancient Gear deck that you can make. Okay, so there we go. So we got a ton of new card packs. We obtained all of these items here as well. Right, we got all of these new card packs. So Rulers of the Deep, I'm probably going to buy some of. Right? Because I like the... I've always liked the water-style Umi, those sort of creatures. And I feel like, if I remember correctly, there's been new support. There's been new support for them. So, and then the other one I was going to look at doing is either like this one here, Deceitful Wings, or the other one was... Where was the other one? Right here. The Blooming and Adversary, because that card, if I can find it real quick, like I said, I don't know how to play it. These are all my cards, but where? Right here. Don't know how to play it yet. Main word being yet, but I will find out. So here's my thing for you guys, okay? For you guys. How did I do? Did I get anything good? First of all, are any of these cards like fucking awesome? I mean, I'm assuming that they are probably in certain decks, but I want you guys to let me know, okay? Secondly, what is your guys' favorite decks? Let me know. I'll look them up. I'll do a little bit of things and see and figure it out and be like, huh, that's awesome, or huh, I don't understand, right? And thirdly, what type of deck do you think I should make? Like I said, I understand the basic concepts of the game. I don't understand XYZ. I don't understand Link. I don't understand Pendulum. I don't understand Synchro. I understand just kind of like playing the cards and using the abilities. As soon as I learn these effects, though, maybe I'll understand a little bit more. But just an easy, simple, fun deck is what I would love to know. Right now, my main deck is Gravekeepers. So, have that be that, right? But yeah. Let me know, like I said, let me know. I need, your boy needs some help, okay? Yeah, thank y'all for watching. If you did watch this all the way through, I appreciate you guys. This was something new that I wanted to do just to see kind of, you know, what happened. So, maybe we'll do more of these in the future if there are bigger bundle things like this that I can buy. So, yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all have had a great day. And as always, depending on where you are, morning, afternoon, evening, night, stay out of trouble, stay safe, and we'll talk to you all later. Bye. There's a side of me that wants to just say this right now. Like, I genuinely don't understand how to make this or what this does, but I'm going to find out because I love the card art, and that's the only reason why.